he's a jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
And I think that the honor and discipline of a jiu-jitsu fighter, a martial artist, wouldn't allow them to throw a fight. I think I can kind of agree. I can maybe agree to Woodley, but I would just think that people who dedicate their lives to things like that usually uphold a form of honor, if nothing else, for the sport. They might be woman beaters. They might, do things outside. They might drink cocaine, whatever, do things outside the sport. But as far as the sanctity of the sport, like, that's one thing that all high-level athletes usually have in common. Like, they respect the sport, whether it's basketball, soccer, tennis, MMA, fighting. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I can see the point of the take. I will say if it was MMA, he didn't throw it. I wouldn't see him doing it. I think it's a charity, not charity, but a celebrity boxing match. He was 100% pulling punches. So
you think a nigga want to walk around and have people tell him that somebody beat them up and you old? Like,
did you see the fight?
Some of it, not all of it.
That's what I'm saying. The fight. The fight was so noticeable. He was pulling punches, and then the last round they stood there and had like a slugfest. Like the fight itself, it was so evident that he was pulling punches that it was laughable. That no one actually believes Jake Paul beat the shit out of Silva. Like, no one really believed. And the other piece was the throughout the rounds, it ain't like he outboxed Silva. To be the age Silva was and to not be a legit boxer, it was just like, oh, yeah, this was he won that. But like I said, tonight, Tommy Fury was fighting him and he got outboxed. You could tell he got outboxed by a real boxer. And then at some times in the fight, I feel like Tommy Fury was pulling punches, bro.
So you don't think nobody just want to beat him up hard? Like,
I think now.
What is? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to. What do you think can't be fixed?
I think everything can be fixed.
But what do you think? Like, is what? Why do you think that things? Hold on, like, let me go back.
And I'm not saying that everything is fixed.
No, you're not either. I'm just saying, why? Or do you ever think that the people who are doing these things have a love of it and respect it enough not to cheat it?
So I think the majority of and when I say the majority, I really think the majority of players.
Yeah.
Players, referees, coaches, everybody involved in sport. I think the majority of them, they do it because they love to do it. The money is great. And I think the majority of them are purists and would not taint the sport.
Okay.
I also think that there's a small percentage of these people who do it for the money, have no issue fixing games, have no issue gambling on the games, and may have a vested interest in the outcome either way.
Yeah.
And I think that those people will do it. I just think that I think when you look at the amount of people who are involved in professional sports, while I think the majority of these people involved are the purists, I think there's a large enough number of the minority of these people who would throw a game however they got to do it or play that part where it can affect some things. I don't think it's on a grand scale, if you ask me, out of all the Super Bowls that were played or all the finals that were played in any sport, I think the amount of games that were fixed for monetary gain is very small. You know what I'm saying? Like, very, very small. But I think it happens. I think you got that example with the NBA ref Donahue, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
But even when he was doing, he was affecting the game.
He was affecting the game,
but he wasn't determining the outcome of the game. Like, at the end of the day, no matter what a ref do, if you put the ball in the hole, he can't call nothing but 3 points or 2 points.
And I think that's why I said it's very small when it happens, if it happens, because it got to be a lot of moving. So when people, prime example, you got some people that said the last Super Bowl was fixed.
Okay.
And then they said Brady winning in Tampa Bay was fixed.
Yeah.
And then, Brady winning in Houston against Atlanta was fixed. When you talk about fixing shit like that to where you make that outcome happen,
Yeah.
it got to be a lot of moving parts.
But it's
To me, a bad call ain't fixing the game.
I'm saying that the spontaneity and the ability of human beings to be spontaneous and irrational makes trying to fix something that involves more than two human beings close. It really, if you just two people.
Well, that's why boxing is. So that's why boxing or fighting is different.
It's the hardest. That's even harder, bro.
I don't think it has to be harder. I think that's the easiest because all you have to have is two people to be on board.
But then at any point,
that's all I got to have two people to be on board.
At any point, because like that's why I was saying about the purest of the game, right? At any point, you might get hit with a soft punch, or you might get jostled one kind of way. And you might just, man, you might just wake up like, hold up, man, I'm a cold, blah, blah, blah. I can't be, no, let me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You might think to yourself, like many a person does every single day in every sport, at one point, somebody thinks, it's my time to shine.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You don't, so do you think that do you think that there's been any boxers taking dives in boxing history? I'm just asking.
Yeah, in history.
In boxing history, do you think?
Yeah.
All right, so that's why I say I think that's the easiest thing to fix. It's only two people. And then if you look at Jake Paul, how we were saying, let's say Tyrone, I'm saying Woodley took a dive.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul and Woodley. The only pierced in this equation is Woodley. So at that point, if Woodley is saying, all right, I'll box this celebrity dude.
Yeah.
I'm not even a boxer. I'm way past my prime. I'm not making money on fighting anymore. This is an exhibition. It has nothing to do with my professional record that made me the champion I was.
It's a lot of conversation to have, bro.
I'm just saying, and it's the easiest and least conversation I gotta have is the payday. The payday I'm finna get to fight this dude twice. Both paydays twice is more money than I've ever made in MMA.
But that's one perspective. But you're saying that from perspective that money is the motivator of these guys.
I think if Tyrone Woodley is fighting Jake Paul, the only reason why he's fighting him is for money. There's no other reason for him to fight him.
He might be like, it might be pride and money, bro.
Nah,
it might be
Nate Robinson fighting him was pride.
Woodley
fighting him. The only motivation is there is money.
I can 100% guarantee that Nate Robinson's bank account is bigger than Woodley's.
Of course it is. That's why I said it was pride. That's what I said. I said because when I said Nate Robinson fighting him was pride was because they actually had like a back and forth beef that had nothing to do with anything outside of Jake Paul talking shit and Nate Robinson telling him to shut up. And they said, well, we got an issue. Go ahead, box it out. That's what that was about.
But I'm saying, you think that Tyrone Woodley would just throw his name away, for some money? I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, if your main, I'm just asking. I'm not even questioning what you're saying. I'm just like, I'm thinking out loud. Would somebody, like, if you told me, man, you can go play for the Nets, but you gotta get your shot blocked at least twice a game. That's what we're gonna do. That's your script. You gotta get your shot blocked the most out of anybody in the league. At some point in that conversation or in that process, I can just be like, man, I'm tired of getting my niggas talking about, like, somebody like, man, you might just like snap, man, nah, fuck that shit. I just won't take that money, man. Boom, I'm gonna knock this nigga out, man. This nigga hit me hard. This nigga flexing on me.
I think that's a different. If you said one game, if you said I'm a hockey player and I'm gonna go play for the Knicks for one game, you don't have to tell me that I'm finna get my shot blocked every time I go to the hole if I'm not it's gonna happen.
Nah, but if you're saying that you gotta let him block your shot every time, you got if that puts you in a position where you gotta lose, you have to put yourself in the position that you don't want to be in, where you're the butt of the joke or you're on the sore end.
Oh, if I agree to it, then I don't care. That's what I'm saying. If I agree to it, I don't care.
So I'm saying it's a different type of person that's gonna be like, it's a different type of individual that can be like, yeah, I got to this place where nobody else could get to, or very few can get to, just to get up here and be remembered as a failure.
It's like Jordan going to go play baseball in a certain in a certain scheme. If we're gonna, because I don't think that you can take a team sport analogy like basketball and apply it to the fighting. But
I'm talking about fighting too. Like I'm talking about fighting.
No, that's why I said we're fighting. So, and that's why
I done got all this way up here to where I'm this dude, man.
It's payday.
I'm this dude, bro. I go around the country. I get paid because I'm that. They know I lost before.
No, that's why. That's why no real boxer lost to any of them. Because you're not gonna get a legit boxer to box any one of them and take a dive and lose.
But I'm saying,
not a legit boxer.
You don't think Willie does speaking engagements and teaching about striking right now?
100%. And I think if he does go and teach a group of people MMA, this whole situation he had with Jake Paul is not gonna affect anything that he's doing.
I'm saying no. I disagree.
Because he got praised out the rip for even getting in the ring with someone who's been training as a professional boxer to be someone whose discipline wasn't striking as a professional boxer. Because MMA striking and boxing discipline striking is two different sets of rules.
It's also two different sets of boxer.
100% it is.
What I'm saying is like, but you're strong, even though you're an MMA fighter, one of your strong points was your striking, right?
Yeah, but you take guys like Woodley, you take guys like Iceman, you take guys like Rampage.
Yeah.
And even if you take a guy like Conor McGregor, their strong suits in the MMA octagon, is striking. But these aren't legit kickboxers, or you know what I'm saying? Like a kickboxer's discipline is kicking and actual boxing. The MMA guy like Chuck Liddell, who can get in the ring, the octagon, and strike. It's a difference between him striking opposed to your entry level professional boxers discipline in boxing. It's two different because you have two different sets of rules.
Hold up. So just say it because this is. I mean, you're not saying this, but this is what it is. MMA fighters can't box.
Yeah, I mean that's
and they ain't got no chins.
I'm not gonna say they don't have a chin.
Listen,
No, you can't say they don't have a chin, but you 100%. Yeah, they're not boxers, so they can't box. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, most MMA fighters, or all the MMA fighters we've really seen going to boxing, have got their chin checked, bro, and have laid down.
McGregor didn't get laid down.
So that was a real fight then.
I still think they was pulling their punches, but McGregor didn't get laid down.
So we can't count. If you say it's fake, we can't even count that.
He didn't get laid out though.
But how many
MMA dudes went from MMA to boxing and got knocked out?
All the strikers I could think of that went to boxing laid down at some point.
Who went though?
Silva.
He didn't get knocked out.
He got knocked out. Yeah, he got knocked out.
Who knocked him out?
Jake Paul.
He knocked him out. He knocked him down. He got back up.
He got counted out. I mean, if I'm saying the fight was on a count out.
No, he didn't get.
It was 8 count.
It wasn't no 8 count.
He dropped him for sure.
Jake Paul hit him. You feel he got back up, and they boxed it out the rest of the fight. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get laid out. He didn't get no 8 count. He got back up.
He still got strolled though. You
know how many niggas get hit and fall?
Nah, man. I don't know, man.
I'm just saying. I'm not debating what you're saying. I don't know too many. I don't know too many MMA fighters who went to be legit boxers. I know.
I'm saying
the crossover guys like McGregor when he fought Floyd.
But that's not a real fight though.
I said that.
That's what you said.
That's what I'm saying. It was an exhibition.
So we can't even count that fight.
It wasn't a sanctioned fight.
So we can't even count that fight.
Well, tell me which MMA. I don't know. I don't know of any MMA fighters who left MMA and went to be legit boxers.
What's the other beast's name?
Who, Rampage?
No, the other beast from The Longest Yard. Bill the Monster. What about
you talking about Bob Sapp?
Bob Sapp. Yeah, there you go.
Man,
Bob Sapp was
Bob Sapp was getting knocked out
left and right, man.
And well, he was just a regular pride fighter. You know what I'm talking about?
But he still got super knocked out in boxing. It was worse one of these boxing.
I don't even know why he tried to box. Yeah, now he probably got knocked. Now that probably wasn't no dive. He probably got knocked out for real because don't nobody like him.
Bro, you a hater, man. Why you?
He said it's just. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't talking about. I'm just saying.
A dude that big, a guy that big.
Yeah.
And you probably can survive in a, like a combat sport like MMA.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can, like a dude that big, I don't know if you can transition to boxing, bro, because you slow. Like George Foreman, like dude like Foreman who was that big, he was quick to be that big. Like, Ali was quick to be as big as he was.
Yeah. They were quick, period.
You know what I'm saying?
They was quick to be that big. They was that big and quick.
Yeah. Even like Butterbean, is that the dude's name?
I don't know about Butterbean.
I mean, he was quick to be a big roly-poly dude.
I think he was just powerful, bro. I ain't never seen. You know what? I've disagree, but I think I'm right on this one, and it's not important. But I've never seen Butterbean sneak nobody. Like,
yeah, you're right.
I like sometimes it'd be boom, 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 and you're like, bow, sneak somebody. I ain't never seen everything.
I just see Butterbean eat one, and you like, oh shit, he ate that too, and then he come with that, yeah.
He had me like counterpunch you, but it ain't sneaky though. It's like you seen that shit coming, you're just like, man, this shit, man, it can't be. That's damn.
I mean, when you look at guys like, what's on Andrew Joshua.
Oh yeah.
Like he a big dude, and he probably coming in at 215.
Oh yeah, 250 maybe. Speaking of big dudes,
I don't think he that big, bro. I don't know about any boxers walking in at like at 250 now.
What's Fury?
Man, I don't know if I think Fury be like 220. He just took. I think he'd be like 220, bro. He just
man, you just said.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm telling you, I could be wrong.
You are wrong. What you mean? He could be 220, bro.
I feel like two.
How much you weigh, bro?
Shit, like 290.
So you think that you think that he is your size, but about 6 inches, pause, and you think he's the same? He 220?
I don't think he my size.
I'm almost 200, bro.
I don't think he my size. I think he like a skinny fat nigga.
Man, why are you hating on this man? Why you?
I don't think Tyson Fury is 250. I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. I don't think Tyson Fury is 250.
Tyson Fury might be 300, man.
Nah, he ain't no 300. He ain't three. I guarantee he ain't 300. Not when he fighting.
Tyson Fury is.
I don't be knowing what them stones be, bro. I don't know how much a stone is. I doubt he. I could be wrong. I don't think he's 250.
He's 6'9", bro.
He's how much?
6'9".
All right, how much you weigh though?
I'm trying to find it, man.
I feel like when he fights, he got to be fighting at like 220, 230. I don't know if he's fighting at 250.
Tyson.
Because I feel like Wilder probably walking in around 220.
I don't. Wait.
I could be wrong though. You know, I've been known to be wrong. Why you do that? I'm gonna go here.
Now let's begin the story.
I ain't your average cat. I slap box with lions. Ever since the 5th grade, kickball with tires. Made a mini fortune off a ripped off appliance. Money when it's stove back, hit dog with irons. Boogie need to find God. Shit dog, I'm trying. That's why I robbed the Deacon house. Man, quit your lying. I did it and do it again and then repeat.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
I'm writing. Blame that.
Yes, it is us. It is the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
In the first 20 minutes of your time, we have been just talking about fighting. You know, Tommy Fury fought Jake Paul today, and Tommy Fury won by split decision. 2 judges said that Tommy Fury won. 1 judge said that Jake Paul won. How much Tyson Fury be weighing?
Tyson Fury, when he fought Wilder last time, was 277.
Damn. I'm shocked. I thought he was at least 220.
Oh.
Nah, that's all right.
I know. But he's 277, man. Speaking of big dudes, man, I saw a rumor, I didn't get a chance to check it up on it, but that they had the big jiggly dancing dude banned from TikTok.
The dude from Turkey?
No, the black dude who be dancing.
Oh, the black dude to be dancing in his spandex?
He don't really be in sandbags though. He just be.
He got dressed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen homie. He was he'd be like eating. He'd be eating at a restaurant or some shit, and so he'd be eating at the restaurant, and then if the food good, he get up doing a twerk.
I've never seen him twerk though. I'm not gonna let you defend that guy, bro. You might be talking about somebody different, dog. The dude I'm talking about, he just be dancing, bro. That's all. Like he don't be doing nothing, salacious or anything. He just be dancing. You know what I'm saying? And he a big old dude. So and he's unbeknownst to me, he used to be a bodybuilder.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder. So it's like you don't normally see them dudes be that agile and that whimsical with their bodies. But I saw somewhere that he was banned. They had a petition signed.
Why they ban him? Sound like hate.
That's what that's crazy. Like of all the things of the last year, all the things that we've gotten together. So I'm not sure if it's true or not. I haven't, but I don't know how to search for him. So, but because I wouldn't know. I don't know his name. But of all the things in the last year that have been canceled, and this is the only thing I've really ever heard a petition being written for, and like they ain't petitioned to have the Kyrie shit off or nothing like that. They ain't petitioned, anything, but they petitioned this dude dancing to get off TikTok.
Did they not like his dances?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I just don't watch it, man. I would think that would be just don't watch it. Well, I don't know. It was strange.
That is pretty strange. Yeah. Pretty strange. Can I eat chicken and pot at the same time?
Can you eat chicken and pot at the same time?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be all time niggerish. You know what I'm saying?
It would be.
You eating like, man, these niggas and Black History Month too.
All right. So what you saying, bub? We had to take a brief pause. You know what I'm talking about?
For the cause.
Full transparency.
You have to be fully transparent, man. People out on your business, man.
Nah, we fully transparent here at 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
Like we have spats on the podcast. So that's just as transparent as you're gonna get.
I've never had a spat, bro.
We've had a spat.
No, I've never had a spat.
All right, so all right, cool. What's the difference between a spat and a fight?
Well,
because I don't think we've had a fight.
Webster's dictionary describes the word spat as the precursor to spatulation, which is short for chronic elusive spatulation. No,
I'm gonna have to just go with you because I don't know what that is.
No.
Oh, you made that up?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I would say a spat in a fight. I don't know, man. Fights can be. I guess a spat is a small fight.
Yeah, but all right,
it's not a. I mean, like what Quavo and whatchamacallit did.
That was a fight.
That was a spat, man.
That was a spat.
That was a spat.
That was a fight.
Man, look, if I jump and
first off, this is a professional pod. Silence your phone.
Man, I'm getting text messages, bro. When I text messages, I'm getting whatchamacallit from. I'm in this group, man, and they posting.
Silence your phone. First off, this is a professional pod. Secondly,
there you go.
I feel like if it's a spat,
yeah,
then if I'm you, if you Quavo and I'm Offset, and if we had a spat backstage,
yeah,
then we both can come out and rap. But if we had a fight backstage, only one of us coming out to rap.
We can have a spat and not like David Ruffin used to have spats with his crew all the time.
I don't know if them was spats. I think them was fights.
They were spats. Who named? They came to see me.
What time out? Did he come back out after the spats?
Yeah, but
out of
his pride though.
We said the same thing. The spat, we both gonna come out and rap. But if we got rap beef and we fighting, then only one of us gonna come out and rap. I feel like if it's a fight, furniture almost moved. If it's a spat, there was at any point in the spat, no matter how heated it might appear, there was no true threat of violence.
Quavo, like I was saying, with Quavo and the guy backstage, there was no true. They could have been standing face to face, bro, and swung as hard as they can at each other, and there was still no real threat of violence between those two, man.
Oh, well, see, now I don't know.
I'm just saying that from what I saw, man, they swing like girls.
Oh, see, you taking it somewhere else. Yeah. You just at this point, you pretty much saying that you both guys a pussy. Is what you're saying.
I'm just saying they swing like girls. They're
calling them pussy. I ain't saying that.
I said they swing like girls.
Nah, I don't. I'm not. Look,
you didn't have to. Why you put the other stuff? I ain't say that, bro. You said that.
You know,
I said they swing like
Quavo and
girls.
Offset. If y'all listen, that is Young James Boogie. I ain't speaking on how y'all swing or the power in which you can deliver a blow.
Pause, man.
Pause. All I'm saying is, if they had a spat, both of them would have came out and rapped. If it was a fight, only one came out to rap. So if me and you have a spat right now, there's no that out of all of our on air and off air disagreements, there has never been a point where there was a where there was
I'm gonna say, watch your word.
where there was a condition where there will be violence because we don't want to be violent towards each other.
Oh, you talking about on the show now?
Just in life, bro.
Oh, you tried to wrestle me a couple times, bro.
That wasn't a disagreement, though. That was just that was just us, doing the wrestling part.
No, that was talking. You was angry at me when we was in Bel Air one time, man, at a house party with the pinkies.
Is that when I blacked out? Is that the day I drunk too much Jaeger?
That's the fallback day.
If y'all fell out the chairs,
that wasn't that day. Well, yeah, it was the day. I don't know.
That was Jaeger involved. Bro. And even with that, bro, that's what I'm saying. And see, when you add things like substances, and we still ain't box, then at no point did we ever want to have ill intentions towards each other. So that's a spat. That ain't a fight.
That's funny, but I'm saying nothing that Quavo and What Y'all can do can be called fighting, though, bro.
Again, that's Young James Boogie's take.
When you shut up, sucker.
Man, that's on you. Hey, man, when you see one of them gangsters in real life, you gonna have to deal with them gangsters, not me. Because
that's how when they fight, they say bitch.
Nah, I mean, while they swinging saying bitch, I'm gonna duck and counter. I'm not gonna take them lightly. Man, that's all on you.
What you want to do, sucker?
Man, that's all on man. That's all Young James Boogie, folks. So
man, the day in my life that I'm scared of a person that's under 5'7" and under 100 pounds is the day that I need to go ahead and just I need to stop talking all types. I need to just be quiet and just man.
So are you taking you say someone under 5'7" or someone that's 5'7", they can't put hands on you?
If they 5'7" under 100 pounds? Nah, I can't be.
You saying that these young men are under 100 pounds? I don't know how much these young guys weigh. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't in my business. I take everybody serious. I ain't taking nobody.
If they looking Lil Jay's son in the eyes, they short.
But you are the guy who feels like he can beat up Zab Judah, so.
I didn't say I could beat him up. I said I could fight with him.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, how old is Zab Judah? He in 50s, right?
Nah, Zab probably your age or slightly older. He pushing 50 like you are, but he ain't 50, I don't think. He probably like 47.
I don't know. I'm going to die.
But I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna yuck your yams. You know what I'm talking about?
That's gay, bro.
Why is it gay? Oh, would you? I mean, why is it gay?
I don't know. It's not you gonna yuck my yams.
Yeah, it's like a little. We'll talk about it later. So, look.
I've heard it before.
You might have heard it when people talk about like sexual kinks. So you hear someone say like, I might be into whatever you're into sexually, and somebody be like, ew, you do that, and then you be like, hey man, don't yuck my yams. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I heard it a different way, but
yeah, because you hear things differently.
No, I know. I'm talking. I heard it in a different setting, a different way. It wasn't in like a sexual manner, but it was in a
gay manner.
No, an adult film, and it was like, oh baby, yuck my yams.
All right, so two things.
Yeah.
I'm not too comfortable with you making that noise in the headphones, but I get what you're saying. I was today years old. Today years old.
Today.
When I the first time I ever had a Cajun sparkles on my chicken from Popeyes. With that being said,
Hold on. Let me
you wanna dissect
take that in. I'm take that in for a second. Pause.
Yeah.
You said I had Cajun sprinkles.
Cajun sparkles on my chicken for the first time just now. Sparkles
on my chicken.
I always get them. I go to Popeyes and my wife asks me every time I go to Popeyes, my wife will say, get the Cajun sparkles. So, and when I say that, my dad, he's retired now. He old school. So when I go to the house, you know what I'm saying, he always want to have either some form of lunch or dinner. And so he'll be like, young man, go get us something to eat. And I'll be like, all right, which one go? What you want to do? There are times when I ain't got the bread, but he pay for it.
Yeah.
It's times when I got the bread and I pay for it. And usually when I got the bread, I'm like, hey, you want me to go get a pop of those?
Yeah.
They're like, nah, young man. And he go to his trusty Houston Chronicle, he still gets delivered.
Yeah.
He pulls out the coupon section.
Yeah.
And he grabs the Popeyes coupons.
Yeah, Cajun.
And he'll cut the Popeyes coupon and tell me to go get a family meal. And then he'll throw his credit card down too. So
Cajun
sparkles.
So
now every time I leave the house, the wife screams out, "Bring back some Cajun sparkles." So when I go, I'm like, "Hey man, let me get the Cajun sparkles." And I get a handful of them, and I've never used them until just now. The wife was in there sprinkling the Cajun sparkles on the chicken.
Yeah.
And I was eating my piece of chicken before I came back in here.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Sprinkle some of that shit on here. You always asking for it. Let me see how it tastes. Cajun sparkles. And so I bit into my chicken that had the Cajun sparkle on it. My nigga. It was fucking awesome. The Cajun sparkle
sound like a gay Louisiana stripper name.
Let me tell you something. I'm cool with it.
And even if it didn't sound like that, it sounded like something. If I was from the Noya, I'd tell a girl, "Hey, baby, you want some of my Cajun sparkles?" Yeah.
It still is not going to deter me from putting it on the rest of my chicken after we get done.
No, I'm not trying to, but
I know you're not. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to pause.
At this point, you can tell me that I'm engaged in homosexual acts if I put.
You can say that's fair. That's fair.
If you tell me putting Cajun sparkles.
Yeah, and the sparkles come from Cajun fairies. Not fairies, but fairies, like flying fairies.
I'm still gonna eat it.
Yeah. I don't care. That'd be wonderful though. That'd be neat. What do you think? What if we got some of the stuff wrong that we used to think about, and it might like leprechaun like had the shit in your hand and the shit turned to gold, but like you know what I'm saying.
But they had to at least shit in your hand first,
and the shit in your hand turned to gold.
So like in order for me to get the gold from the leprechaun, I feel like this is so offensive to someone who's Irish. But anyway, we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
So you
why
tell me,
they have leprechauns? I didn't make it them. They did.
I had a Irish coworker.
Yeah.
And we talked about this. And while he was cool with the Irish jokes, he was like, it could be offensive. Anyway.
Well, I'm not. But
I used to do like bullshit.
I'm not. Oh, okay. I'm not saying anything offensive. I just said leprechaun.
No, I used to do bullshit like I told him, man, I'm gonna bring you a box of Lucky Charms tomorrow.
Oh, you racist, man.
Yeah, I am. So I'm not racist, but that was pretty bad. But we joke like that. So you're telling me I gotta let the leprechaun shit in my hands first.
Yeah, and it's gonna shit in your hand.
How long is this shit gonna be shit before it turn to gold?
How much gold you want?
Shit. So you telling me the longer I let the shit sit in my hand, the more gold I get?
The more shit, it's gonna be more gold. Yeah.
How long does the shit have to be shit before it turns to gold?
I mean, when he stops shitting, so you can like take a little droplet.
Oh, wait. So the leprechaun at this point is shitting like a waterfall.
I don't know. I said I don't know how. I don't know
because you said the longer he shits, the more gold I get.
He's a magical creature, so he can have a regular loogie shit that can be like he can just and it could be that long strand of boa constrictor type shit. I
mean, if it's gonna turn to gold, then I'm gonna just hold my hand there until he finishes.
You gonna feel the warm shit in your hand
until he finishes. You get the stench and everything, right?
Yeah. But then the trick is some leprechauns will trick you. And and they won't have no more gold. And
it's all shit.
You might just have a hand of shit.
See, you move the goalpost. Now you added a variable to it.
No. But it's just gold. It doesn't turn to shit.
Now, if you just have the variable of he just shits and the shit turns to gold.
Yeah.
Again, I ask you, how long do I have to hold this shit before it turns to gold?
He has to shit and he has to walk away. When his aura leaves, and it turns into gold.
All right. So when his aura leaves, it turns into gold.
Yeah.
but I have to. But the amount of gold is going to determine how long I sit there and capture the shit.
Here you go. Here you go. He got shit in your hand, and then you got to bring that. If you bring that same shit back to him at the end of the rainbow, you get the gold.
Oh, that could be a hike though.
I mean, but you know for sure you're getting the gold.
But
you gotta have the shit with you.
You got to navigate where the end of the rainbow is.
Yeah,
because you don't really know where the end of the rainbow is.
That's why it's so hard to get.
So you could walk for days and not hit the end of the rainbow.
It can not rain for like a year. So you just got a bag of shit that's sitting waiting to turn to gold, man. Leprechaun shit at that.
What time out? Right. At this point, I don't have to keep it in my hand.
I mean,
I just have to gather the leprechaun shit, throw it in a bag, and then go find the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, leprechauns, they shit all the time. But the only time you get the gold is in the rainbow.
Oh, well, I don't care. At that point, I'm going to let them shit in my hand. I'm going to get the most amount of shit I can hold.
Yeah.
Throw it in a bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to go wash up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to navigate and find the end of the rainbow. So either way, whether if I just can hold the shit there until he gets done shitting and it turns to gold, or if I hold the shit, throw it in the bag, and go find where he is, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna wash my hands anyway at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, at that point, if it's gold and the shit and the amount of gold and the weight, I would assume I'm gonna have a couple mil after all of this is done.
Probably so.
Yeah, it's just shit in my hand, bro. We've worked in situations where we've had to maybe clean some shit off of a ceiling.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm good.
Like, how come all the this is a rhetorical question. How come all the fairy tales had like none of them were like they didn't have any? I wonder if back in the day, you know how they had different norms, right?
Yeah.
So
norms and gnomes.
Norms.
Okay.
Like not Normans, like but norms, like normalities. So things that you would do in 19 are like crazy in 1992, you know, say or 2023, right?
Yeah.
So how come none of those idiosyncrasies or normalities made it through? You know, like I don't know, like, you know, after sex, women have to go, you know, pissing on a tree or something, you know.
Evolution, man. New information is found out. It's the reason why, you know, we don't say some of the terms that we used to say 20 years ago, because new information has been found out and just.
But I'm saying though,
life has changed. So you quit doing it.
No, but I'm saying like it's like, but this whole entire situation was created by like the whole shit is like the magic tree. Why is it magic? Because you know after women had sex in the 1200s, you have to go pee in a tree to make sure that you would have burn a child because the pee, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that was a thing. So
it's not. I just made it up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing, bro. Like that's a thing.
I'm just saying, but that makes sense, don't it?
No, it don't.
It does, man.
It makes no sense at all.
If you pee on a tree,
makes no sense.
I'm just man.
No, well, that's why I was like, damn, that was a thing. That makes no sense at all, bro.
I need to go back in time.
You gotta say something like, you know, I don't know if you heard this statement when you were in high school, but if you have sex with a female and you know you finish inside the female with no condom, you got to make her drink some vinegar real quick and you kill the baby. I don't know how true it is.
Shit, how it's probably making women have all kind of bowel movements.
But have you heard that before?
I heard "sit on your head." I know that was a joke.
Yeah, what?
I heard to a headstand, but I heard that was a joke though.
Yeah, I ain't never heard the joke. I heard like, yeah, if you finish in a young lady, you got to go tell her to drink some vinegar and then it'll kill the baby. And like when I say older dudes or older, you know, people in school told me, hey man, if you finish in on accident, bro, go make her drink some vinegar. Like I was swearing by it until my homie. I was swearing by it until my partner, you know, talk about who listens to this podcast, so I won't say his name and incriminate him.
Yeah.
My partner was me and him like this.
Yeah.
He was telling me that shit, and he was like, yeah, man, you know, just go tell her to drink some vinegar. And, you know, he had a kid like sophomore year.
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, man, how you have a kid, bro? You told her to go drink the vinegar. Mm-hmm. I guess it ain't work. So, you know. So I don't know if he was deceived by somebody old and he told me that shit. And then, you know, it just
You know how mad I would be, bro?
I mean, I did everything. You told me not to pull out until I drink vinegar.
You know how mad I would be, man, the person who told me that. Man, it's like, man, all you gotta do is just drink vinegar, man. You good, man. Like,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't put vinegar in her soda. I didn't put vinegar in. I didn't put vinegar in the food. I didn't put vinegar in.
I don't know how toxic this
I
is.
got some vinegar soda, like.
It was just some like bullshit that we thought when we was in high school. Like that's all you got to do. I had a young lady tell me once that we ain't have no rubbers, so she was like, "Just use Saran wrap."
I've heard that too, but I would never put Saran on my.
So she telling me this like, you know, we about to do the do, and I'm like, I ain't got no rubbers, and she was just like, "Nah, that's cool. My mama got some Saran wrap in there." Now,
Innovative motherfucker.
I'm not gonna tell on myself.
Yeah.
Cause I may or may not have done it, and I fuck it. Cause she was a little older than me, bro. I did shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit. She older. She know more.
She convinced you to put Saran wrap on your dick.
Man, I was. It was after my freshman year of high school, and let me remind you, I played linebacker, so I was a dumb jock. I played linebacker, so I was a dumb jock, and at this point,
Yeah.
I'm going to night school because I fucked up and flunked some classes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to night school at the Palm Center.
Okay.
And she in my class. She a senior trying to go to night school and catch up on her credits.
Yeah.
So she a senior. I'm in between freshman and sophomore year. And yeah, she was like, you know, whatever the reason was, we found ourselves at a house
Yeah.
doing the do, and I ain't have a rubber and she ain't have one. She was like, yo, we just gonna use Saran wrap. That was like one of the, I think that was like the third worst experience in my life.
That was the lowest point. That was the low point.
No, it wasn't a low point. It was just, you know.
You ain't never had a low point, bro?
Oh, I've had a low point.
A sexual low point? Like,
I've had a sexual low point.
How
I've had a sexual low point.
did I get it?
I probably had a couple sexual low points. I feel like if you don't have sexual low points, then you lying. I've had a couple of them.
Like, why am I even here, bro? I remember, man.
Man, tell your sexual low point, bro. This is hilarious.
I remember one time, man, I was like in the 8th grade, man, and Pop. I guess I could say, yeah, I can say this. Okay, so Pop.
You pulling the T out. Don't snitch on your dead family.
No, I ain't snitching on him because so we meet these girls at the Galleria. Boom. You
I
know,
was at the gallery in 8th grade.
yeah, his mom worked in galleries. He used to go
Oh,
all the time.
okay, that makes sense then. Okay.
We met her at the gallery. We on the skating rink. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And we figured out that that's like a central point for people to come. So they may be from anywhere. You know, they could be because it's Galleria. So anyway, so we meet these two girls. So when we get the numbers and call the other girl, she can't have phone calls or some shit. So I ended up talking to her friend. Mm-hmm. Right, this is 90 something. So ain't no cell phones and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds like it's like 91.
No, it's like 94, 95, 93.
Got to be 93.
93, yeah. Cell phones ain't really, pictures, that definitely ain't no picture cell phones. It's cell phone, but ain't no picture cell phone.
The only people who had cell phones then was businessmen and D-boys. Because back then, you know, if you had a cell phone, you had the suitcase type phone.
Not in the 90s.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's like the 80s, man.
Bro, all right, you might be right. I ain't gonna say 95. Did you have that flip phone? You had to unflip it and pull the antenna away like that.
95 was the year Rockets won, man.
You had a cell phone 95,
The prime code,
bro.
I think so. No.
I had prom code in 99.
Yeah,
And I had the big ass phone. It was like this big and had the analog buttons and the snake game was on it. You might be right though, because you had the Nextel chirps.
Yeah.
You had them like in 98. So you might be right. You might be right.
So okay, so I ain't have this is before cell phones, like I said. This is before cell phones. This is like 94, 95.
Like beeper time. I had a beeper.
So you know what I'm saying, we calling on the phone and we talking up on each other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, when I see you, we gonna do this. Yeah. We young. I ain't never done that before. Oh yeah, I ain't done that before either. I'm lying. Boom. So her friend, the one with Pop, she break down it, man, my friend, she kind of plus size, but she cute though. I'm like, huh? So I'm like, I'm like, but you know what I'm saying, we been talking for like 3 weeks now. So it time to go over there. I'm like, okay, boom, you know what I'm saying? She upstairs, I supposed to go upstairs with her and pop downstairs with the other girl, right? And I go upstairs, man. And oh man, she looked like Grimace. Like she built just like a triangle, bro. Like boom, boom. I'm like,
But was cute.
she looked like Grimace too.
That's a no-go there, bro.
She looked like Grimace too, man. So I'm like, man, and I was just stuck, bro, because you know what I'm saying, I'm not the worst people or the worst person, so I'm like, so we like sitting on the edge of the bed, watch TV, you know what I'm saying? She didn't inch closer and closer, and now she rubbing on my waves that I used to. So she rubbing them all, and I'm just sitting like, man.
Did you do the do?
No, I did not do the do.
Yeah, okay.
I did not do the do, bro. I 100% not. But I was like, man, this girl is a biggin, man. So looking at her thighs, I was like, her thighs as big as my whole body.
There's a story I will not tell on this podcast because of some of the people who listen, but I will tell another story. I was going to Prairie View, and there was a young lady.
That's it. You was going to Prairie View. That's all you had to say right there. That was right there. That was the low right there. That was the sentence.
Well, nothing ever
I'm
happened.
fucking with you.
Nothing ever happened, but a young lady was trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
I kind of fell for it because she had a New Orleans accent, and I fall for the New Orleans accents.
Yeah.
And she was cute.
Okay.
She was fucking beautiful, actually. But she was big, though. She had an arm sleeve tattoo, too, back then, where like the females really ain't had sleeves.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of fire.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I almost got trapped. She tried to give me something, and every time she tried to give me something, I had an excuse why I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah. I remember one time. Oh my god.
I think she thought I was gay.
I remember one time.
Talk about that.
Dang, you just remind me of something when you said. No. Oh yeah. So my partner, he had a Cadillac, man, and you know Cadillacs. You know
That's how I started.
You know what they say about who drive Lex, right?
Who drive Lex, man?
Max drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Max drive
saying?
Lex.
So we in the Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? So we go to Charlestown. Boom, we pull up on Charlestown. We like we on the backside where the Burlingtons is now. We come, you know, you come the back way and snake up to the front door, right? Two girls come out and they see the lack, and you know what I'm saying, I could literally see, you know, the panties almost drop down to their knees, like, oh shit, panties just fell off. You know, she saw a lack, you know what I'm saying, come around the corner, whatever. So we gliding, but they going the other way, so we make eye contact as we going by, but we like maybe 20 feet away. So this video all right.
It's on. Video's on.
All we see is her do this. Like that.
I really wish I didn't look at you when you did that.
Okay.
I know what I've seen that before.
Okay, so as
I can't
so then me and my partner like, bro, did she do what she think we did? You know, we like, man, you in there like swimwear, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is when Scrubs was out, bro. Because
This was what was that?
Scrubs was out.
The show Scrubs.
No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub was a kind of king.
Who was driving? You or him?
He was driving.
Oh, so you was the Scrubs.
If you were in the scrub seat, they used to call it. You had to have extra game, some kind of way to get, because they was already on some bullshit from the song.
Them bitches was lying anyway. But go ahead, though.
So I'm like, man, maybe we tripping, because we was young, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the first time we seen a chick do that to us, you know, in real life, you know what I'm saying? We seen on the porn or something, or on a movie show, but not in real life. A girl's like that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, man, turn the corner, come, we gotta see that again, you know what I'm saying? Because she got a nice shape, she got long hair, she got a form-fitting dress on. So we pull up on and get real close, you know, finally. And you know what I'm saying, she's a pretty girl, you know what I'm saying, well put together. And then she say, "How's that been? I've been seeing it all the time." I was like, "Oh, man, no."
But did you knock it out?
Oh no, bro, that nigga, that brother, man, looked at me and he's trying to laugh, and I was just like stuck. I was like, "Oh my god!"
But did you try to knock it out?
Bro, we didn't even talk. We pulled off, man. We pulled off, man. We didn't know if she had a super slur or if she was special needs, man. We didn't know what was going on with that, man.
So 2023. What are these kids or these young adults, Sharpstown? Because Sharpstown ain't the same Sharpstown. So where they go to have, what do they go to have encounters like that? In H-Town at least.
They go to Main Event. They go to
Event?
Urban Air.
Urban Air?
They go to
I've been to Main Event in Urban Air before, and none of those was the scenes that we want. I don't know. I can confidently say Urban Air and Main Event.
Yeah.
Bless you. Wasn't the scene that me and you was pulling up to, and shit, ninth grade and up. Bro, we was going to the bless you. We was going to the legit fucking club, bro.
I had to go to Urban Air. That's just live though, bro. Main Event live, bro. Any age.
Main Event is live because it's almost Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, it's live any age. I see night. Excuse me. I see teens in all the time when I go. I see teens in all the time. I take teens there.
When I was in high school, we was going to the club, my nigga.
I mean, but you can go. I'm saying you can still go to the club, but you can't go to the club at 12 o'clock.
In the daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wasn't going to we wanted to be grown. We was going out and grown people.
But you can go out 12 and you can go out twice in the same day. You can go out, you can go to the Dave and Buster's, or you can go to Main Event during the day. All the good to.
Bless you.
Give the good girls being there, then the bad girl, bro. The bad girls.
I want the hood. I want the ratchet hood hoe. And when I say hoe, I mean in a nice way, not a bad way. Nah, cause Friday night lights, bro. So Friday night we playing in the game. We under the lights. Friday night lights, we under the lights, bro. And then after the game, you drive your wannabe slab to the highs. Mine was the 87 LTD on hubcaps. And then I take a shower and we go to the club. Like we ain't going to Main Event or Urban Air. I mean, I guess that's a better option now. But
well, I'm saying I'm not doing at the game. At the game night, we going somewhere together.
Who's we?
Like the fellas is mobbing up and the chicks is mobbing up, and
but we mobbing up
we
at
going
the
movies.
I ain't going to movies.
We going to the movies. Might go to.
We won't go to the movies after the game. We won't go to the movies.
We might go to some eating place.
Or
Bro,
we 100% was at Jamaica. We 100% was in the parking lot of Max's because Max's wouldn't let you in.
Yeah.
We was 100% going to the tunnel. We was going to all this shit. Connections. K-Rolls. We was going. That's where we was going.
Yeah. I mean, mine.
Yeah. So look, man, I gotta talk about the event I went to last night. It was pretty fire.
Oh, it was fire.
It was pretty fire, man. You should have been there. I know you had some obligations, so you weren't there. But it was our friend Miss Mitchell of the Be Salty podcast, and she had her Best Man event last night, and it was an event that was showcasing women's appreciation for males, and it was pretty fire.
Was there dancers there?
What kind of dancers?
Just dancers.
Like exotic dancers?
Just dancers, period.
Nah, there was there were a couple of young ladies, friend of the pod, Miss Courtney Washington. We're gonna have her on. She did some spoken word poetry. Miss Mitchell did a spoken word piece, and then there was another young lady that I believe is Miss Mitchell's sister did a spoken word piece as well. We had a female doctor who offices out of the 3rd Ward. She was there and she talked about just men's health, when you should get a prostate exam, taking care of yourself, exercising the right way, heart health, things like that. And then we had a young lady who was a psychiatrist. She talked about mental health, things like that. And then we had financial literacy there. We had some young ladies who talked about financial literacy, getting your estate together in case the worst happens, investing and things like that. So it was a pretty cool situation. They had some games. They fed us. You were greeted by young ladies at the door. They had some young ladies who were doing massages and facials. It was a pretty good event, bro. And then there was a bar there, a beautiful bartender. Like, this was the livest bartender I've ever seen in my life. She was so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask her for a number, but I already have it. And it was my wife.
Okay.
She was the bartender. What you laughing for? You saying my wife not beautiful?
No.
I can call in her right quick.
I was trying to figure out where you going with this. Okay. I was like,
yeah. So
after the third beautiful, I was like, man, I don't, bro.
Yeah. So it was pretty live, bro. I hope she does this every year. I'm pretty sure to get bigger and bigger. Pause. But it was pretty fire, man. So let's give some claps to Miss Mitchell and the Be Salty podcast. I'm pretty sure she's going to have some more live events. So the 16 Shots podcast will be on one of her panels in the very near future. Very near future. So, man, what?
I just thought about me on a panel. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you act right. Man, tell me about your weekend, though. It sounded like it was pretty eventful, man. You was telling me about some stuff you had going on that you was doing, man.
Yeah, man.
Or can you talk about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, then. That's cool. We can save it for later.
You know what I'm saying? Because, the statute of limitations with the lawyers and stuff, I don't know, I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying? Because last time I had to call the Johnny Cochran firm, you know what I'm saying?
That's the real thing? The Johnny Cochran firm?
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that.
That sounds like a pause, too. Let me think about that. Like
Johnny Cochran firm. Damn, you can't say a real person's name?
But the Johnny Cochran firm, the firm part.
The firm
why
part.
was another man firm? You know what I'm saying?
It don't sound questionable to me, but
why am I calling another man firm?
Man, look, I don't know.
Why can't it be the Johnny Cochran's business family? Why gotta be firm?
Because it's a law firm. So I just say put law in front of it.
Law firm. Yeah.
Put law in front of it.
Yeah, because this is the firm part.
Yeah, he's childish.
Yeah. I'm gonna say mental health. First off, it's very strange that we can, you know what I'm saying, break down the atom we can break down, the atoms and split, micronuclear, all types of, scientific goobly glue blah, but we still ain't found a way to probe a man's ass without putting our finger in it.
No, you take a blood test. I found out last night. Take a blood test.
I know it's like 3 different ways you do it.
Now, what she did say last night was, you can't take the blood test, but it's not as accurate as the probe.
Yeah. But I'm saying, man, come on now.
We can't have an X-ray?
It gotta be, it gotta be.
All right. In her defense, she told us why. Because she said the blood test you can take the blood test, but the blood test can miss some things. There can be some things that you can miss that you won't pick up unless you do the actual probe. When you do the actual probe, it's a certain feel it should have. It shouldn't be firm. It should be a little gushy like ground beef.
Oh man,
look, time out. Nah, man.
Listen what I'm saying,
bro.
though.
Listen, this is some real shit,
no,
bro.
listen what I'm saying. I'm not talking about what you're saying, but I'm saying what it sounded like she was doing was telling you if you want to do it yourself, not you, but the person was doing it herself. She's describing what it should feel like, so that if you do it yourself, oh yeah, man, I'm ground beefy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not that. And I'm not saying you are, but there are some people in the world
that would do themselves.
There are some men in the world who are that insecure about their sexuality where they're like, "No, I ain't finna let nobody put no fingers in my ass." Like, look, bro, you're going to get a prostate exam. Like,
I don't know if
it doesn't make you gay, bro.
I don't even necessarily you have to be homo. What'd you say?
Homophobic? I said they're not that secure with the sexuality.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do with your sexuality if you don't want to get your asshole poked.
Would you get your colon cleansed?
What you mean with a finger?
Nah, with a finger. They cleanse your clothes. No, I thought you go like to the health spa.
Oh, and they do the drink.
And they put the thing. It's like an anal thing they put there, and I'm assuming it flushes some stuff out.
Nah, I ain't never did that for me.
No, I'd ask if you did it. I'm asking what you doing.
I knew.
I was funny. I used to watch Hogan Knows, bro, and there was an episode of Hogan Knows where the wife and the family was like, "Oh yeah, let's come do this. It cleans you out. It helps with bloating. Your stomach's gonna go down." And so they all went. They got Hogan to go too. So Hogan's walking around in his Hulkster shirt and his flip flops. Yeah. And so you go, and there's this machine, bro, and they put the tubes there, and it flushes you out, and you can kind of see everything coming out. And so everybody goes. The daughter goes, the mom goes. I don't know if the son went. And Hogan was like, and it was Hogan's turn, and he just disappeared, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, nah, man.
But would you do it though?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know if I do it. Like, I don't know if I do it, bro. Like,
I never had
tough.
a bidet, man.
Yeah, I've never been in a place that had a bidet, so I don't know.
I've been in a place that had a bidet, but I've never been like, man, let me see what it feel like.
I've never been in a place with a bidet.
I think I've been there twice.
No, I've never been in a place with a bidet. I mean, I hear good things about the bidet. It's warm water that shoots up your ass, and then you clean yourself after that, or it makes cleaning your ass cleaner.
Warm
I
water
guess,
shoots up your ass.
I guess it
I
does.
told you that, man.
Man, I guess it does the things the dude wipes do. Use the dude wipes.
I guess dude wipes, but I'm saying
Apparently, it does the same thing that like the dude wipes do.
nah. But I don't put dude wipes up my ass per se.
I mean, it's water, bro. If you have an issue with water being sprayed near your butthole, something's wrong.
I know, but why do you say water goes up your ass though?
I mean, it does. I'm
Why'd you
assuming
put
that's
it-
what the bidet did, because I've seen YouTubes of it and it comes out a little forceful. So I'm assuming I'm sitting on the toilet, I shit, and then I hit the button, and then the warm water shoots up and hits my ass crack, and it cleans out my ass crack. So warm water is being shot at my ass, up my ass, bro. I've never experienced it, but I mean, I'm assuming it would be, I don't know, not pleasurable but comfortable. It would have to be the same or similar type experience when I'm showering and I'm cleansing myself, and then I turn to let the warm water, hit my ass.
Okay, we can stop talking about this
That's what I'm talking about.
because now you turning me.
I got a
now you
question.
telling me you turn around and you.
I have a little serious question.
What?
So when you're taking a shower and you're
Yeah.
cleansing yourself,
Yeah.
you don't turn and let the water wash the soap and shit away from your ass crack when you clean your ass crack?
I let the water. Right now, this is a very strange.
It's not
place to
strange,
be.
bro.
It is strange because like it's now there are certain things that you might do in certain situations that never ever need to be discussed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm not asking if you turn around in the shower, bend over, and spread your ass.
I
cheeks.
didn't say that. That's
I'm
what
not
you
asking.
said.
That's some weird shit. I'm
Nah,
just saying.
I mean, why would it be weird though?
to bend over and open my ass cheeks? That's weird.
No, how is that weird? I'm not saying I do it at all. I'm just saying if somebody was just particular about getting their ass cleats.
Oh, no, there's nothing weird about
I've
that,
definitely seen women that I've known before turn around and bend over and lift a leg up.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like the water hits my ass cheeks when I'm cleansing myself.
You know,
I turn around and let the water, hit all of that.
I ain't gonna lie. After I get past my nipples, when I'm washing, I black out and I just go natural. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell you exactly what happened, bro. I couldn't tell you.
Nah, bro, I can tell you everything happened.
No, but I couldn't. I'm just saying I couldn't. I black out. It's like tunnel vision, and like I black out, and I just do what's natural to.
And then I have like the dual shower head. So I have the shower head that's fixed there, and hit you with the water, and then I have the handheld. So I'll take the handheld off and do all of this shit like it's a water hose as well.
Yeah.
So
So you saying you? See what I'm saying? I ain't want to get here.
nah, we're here, bro. Hey, full transparency on the 16
I ain't
Shots
wanna
podcast.
get, so you really saying you have bidet yourself before?
I've never bidet myself.
You like you said.
Because that's not a bidet, bro. Like
That's
the
the
water
same.
hose effect, like this ain't a bidet.
That's a, no, but so you say
No, I've never took the handheld and put it on my ass. I've never done that.
you never on top to wash down.
So I've hit the lower back. So yeah, but I've never positioned the water, the handheld under my ass though.
That's crazy, man.
I've only positioned it like this, so it runs down my balls, and then I do this as well.
Man, crazy, man.
I've never just hiked my leg up on the side and shot it there. No, I ain't done, because I got a function on the handheld as like a massage little feature,
Man,
and I'm afraid that while the massage feature's on, if I do that, I'm gonna hit my balls and it's gonna hurt.
men be like, yeah, man, I put my balls. I had to shit on my balls, but I didn't go up my ass with the water.
Nah.
I didn't. Yeah, but shit, my balls, shit. I let the water hit off the side of my thighs, so it like sprays in my balls. Then I had the water come straight down to wash it off because I don't want that, But
I remember the worst.
I didn't put it in my ass though.
Bro, I remember the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I was a kid, bro, and I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Mm-hmm. All I know is the medicine that I had was a suppository. I'm a kid though.
I was just telling somebody, man, I don't even remember being sick as a kid, but once, maybe twice.
Exactly. I had chicken pox and then this.
I had chicken pox when I was 15.
And I had chicken pox as a kid.
You know what I'm saying? I think I had the mumps or measles one time.
I had chicken pox and I had this, and my mom had to administer the medicine.
You had to get somebody.
Bro, I cried every night for them 3 nights she had to do that shit. I cried, bro.
Man, I done beat my doctor up, man. I done waited. I done see.
And I don't even know what that medicine is for.
That's the difference between me and you, bro. Once that happened, I'd have remembered who the doctor was, and I'd have faked the sickness. So I got to go to the doctor again.
I mean, I might have been in the 3rd grade.
Yeah, in the third
grade.
in the
So
third
second
grade.
and 3rd grade, I wasn't finna go fake no sickness.
I would have. I'd be like, my throat again. I need to see Dr. Rwaski.
Look,
And then
I have a real question.
What?
How can I fake something and I don't know what the treatment is?
I look it up.
No.
This is what I'm saying. I'm talking about after he gave me that diagnosis, I would make up another sickness so I can go back and see that man, and I would fuck him up, man.
So you're saying in the 2nd grade,
Yes.
after you had a sickness that you didn't know what the fuck it was, you didn't know what modern medicine was. All you know is that your mom had to place a suppository in you.
Yep.
And after that happened for those 2 to 3 days, you will go look it up and figure out what it was.
No. I'm saying that
You will fake an ailment to go to the doctor again.
Yeah.
And then you, 2nd grade boogie,
Second, I'll be 3rd grade by now.
3rd grade boogie,
Yeah.
in front of your mom,
Yes.
would fight the doctor.
I would kick him or something.
I
Yeah.
don't believe none of that.
Man, you better ask somebody.
I don't believe any of that.
You better ask somebody.
I don't believe any.
I would have did something to that dude, man. I'm like,
The third thing that I disliked, I remember this as a small kid getting shots.
I do.
And
I hate
the
shots.
only reason why I remember that is because the doctor had an owl, and they made me play with the owl. And while I was playing with the owl, that's when they administered the shot.
They do some whole ass shit to kids, man.
Yeah, bro, I ain't like it. And I remember that. I don't remember. I remember that.
They used to do it. They used to tie the string around your tooth and then put it on the door and then close the door.
It took my mama to do that once, and I never fell for it again.
Like, man, boy, if you think about it, I always think about that all the time, though, that, like,
She ain't tied on the door. She just tied the thread on my tooth, and then she just pulled that shit out.
yeah. I always think about 1970, bro. That's all, I think about that all the time, just 1970. Like, some of the things that we do now, like, how did this thing happen in 1970? You know how different, how open game things were in 19, like, it's like, oh, man, you just gotta, ain't no punch clock, man. You go in there and you punch you write your time in, man. 1970.
No,
man,
they had a punch clock in the 70s, bro.
everybody?
Yeah, that was the thing. Like that was the thing. You had a time card and you and then punched it.
I'm saying, but
I think we got more advanced with the writing in of time because then people can input it on the computer. I think the whole time card thing was like a 60s and 50s and 70s thing, bro.
Man, I'm pretty sure. No, you're right, but I'm saying, like, you think that the Ma Pa store had a time clock, bro?
Oh fuck no! You just told them what you did.
That's what I'm saying. You think, right? Like, you'll go to the doctor and the doctor be having a cigarette. Like, man, you need to work out something, man.
No, I've never experienced that, but but 100%.
You weren't born in 1970.
The time. I don't think. I don't. Now the 50s. I'm pretty sure the doctor could be smoking in his office.
Man, they stopped. They put the ordinance to put cigarettes out of buildings. What, 2000 or something?
I would hope that my health,
Right.
I would hope my health doctor in 1972 wasn't like talking to my tea lady about her pregnancy with my brother while smoking a Marlboro. I would hope not.
Man, they was in the 60s, 70s, bro. They is, that calms the nerves. Okay, man.
Now, if you told me this was an investment banker, bless you, in like the 60s, yeah, he definitely was smoking Marlboros in his office.
Man,
I remember like in
they
2000.
had smoking sessions in Chili's in the 2000s.
Man, when me and you worked at the liquor spot,
Yeah.
man, we used to go to the racetrack, man, and deliver the liquor to people's office, and you walk in their office and they just sitting in there at their desk like blowing squares.
Man,
It was the good old days, bro. They need to bring that. They should have never banned smoking in buildings.
yes, they should have. That was like the dumbest. They used to smoke in the movie theaters, bro.
I've never been. I'm not saying that didn't happen. I've never been in a movie theater where you could smoke in. Never. But if they used to let you smoke, and I know they smoked on airplanes, so I'm pretty sure they smoked in movie theaters as well. Because I know they smoked on airplanes.
70s, bro. 60s, 70s. That shit was.
I feel like have you ever just watched the doc about the first maybe 10 years of commercial air flight?
No.
Bro, that was like flying in a metal can, and there was no rules, bro. It was just like you had these young ladies with these skirts on serving you drinks, and it was just like, man, you do whatever you do. You drink your bourbon and smoke your cigar just next to the lady with the baby. Because everybody that was on the flight, they was on a flight because they had money to pay for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like no just regular Americans. It was, the wealthier side. So, you get a bunch of wealthier business people. They do what the fuck they want to do anyway.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. 1970, man. There was some shit. There was some things. There was some things going on that we, like, just imagine getting stranded somewhere in 1970. You'll run out of gas somewhere.
Man, I remember me and the King, bro, and this was like 2001. We was going to like spring break. We went to Corpus, bro.
Yeah.
And we had to map quest them shits and print them out at work. We map quested them and printed them out at work before we left. And we just was driving, trying to navigate with some paper like this.
Yeah.
And now it was a prep too, because it was like we planned it out, man. We going to the Corpus. We paid for the hotel like 2 weeks in advance. We had to print that bullshit out.
Yeah.
And then, we in the office like a week before map questing where we're going, trying to figure out our route. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like if me and you say we want to go me and you want to go drive to New York, like literally ain't no prep. Like we finna go leave right now. We gonna book the hotel on the phone, and then we get in the car. We just gonna put the address in.
Man, I was coming back from Austin last year, bro. And man, it was an accident on the highway that made everybody get off the highway. And you couldn't, it's a one-way road. It's like one way each way.
Yeah.
And it's Sunday, bro. And so we get like 4 miles into the off the deck off, no service.
Oh nah.
No service.
Bro, it's scary when you ain't got no service.
No service. And you in the back. So we drove an extra like 30 minutes to this, and this is using your instincts to try to figure, okay, which way is towards the highway, because you didn't hit 2 little towns, everything. It's Sunday, 12 o'clock, everything closed. Everybody's in church, you know what I'm saying? Nothing open. Got to get gas. Oh shit. Okay, close. Okay, this one take gas during the Nope. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy.
Man, you know what got me? The one thing at my last job, I actually had the experience of driving around the East Coast, and that was cool because growing up in Texas, you can drive for days. Not days, I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. Texas is so big, you know what I'm saying? You can drive for 10 hours and still be in Texas. So, Texas, Louisiana is the majority of my driving. So to be able to drive for like 6 hours, you hitting multiple states on the East Coast was different. But I fell victim to the maps. There's a quicker route.
Yeah.
I clicked that shit.
Oh, when you texted it.
Bruh, that shit took me in the back
Viter
of no fucking gas station in the middle of nowhere, and then you lose bars.
Yeah.
So you look at it and you lose cell coverage, you lose bars. And so the good thing is the phone, for whatever reason, once it rerouted and you got the new route, it's in the phone.
Yeah.
So you can still travel.
Yeah.
But if you hit a situation where you got to reroute and you ain't got no bars, you fucked.
Yeah.
And you ain't got nobody's map. Like my old man back in the day was like, yo, my old man to this day has a key map in his truck.
Yeah.
Well, bro, you got a key map.
At this point, you don't need one. Like, at this point.
You say you don't? Mm-mm. What happened? Like my tea lady be like, you know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen when? Because my mom, she be watching all this conspiracy shit late at night, so she feel like something's gonna happen one day where none of this technology is gonna work, and even like the doomsday preppers do this shit.
Yeah.
Do you know how to read a map?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people don't know how to read a map?
I mean, how hard is it to read a map, bro?
Bruh, I feel like me and you right now, we can go find some 20-year-olds, and we like, you got to orient this map. You pull out a map and a compass and tell them to orient the map. They ain't gonna know what to do.
I mean, I probably couldn't read a pirate map, with the like skull and bones. And
Can you
like,
orient a map with a map and a compass?
I mean, I don't know what orient a map means.
It means find your way. Like you pull out your map. Like if I'm gonna plot out where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm in the woods, or let's say I'm just somewhere. I get out the car, pull out my map, pull out my compass, and I orient where I'm at, where I'm going. All of that by using the map. And you know what I'm talking about? Can you do that?
I mean, I guess so. Like if I had a map to where I want to go, I just take a pen and just draw a line to where I want to go.
How do you figure out where you're currently at? Whether you're north, south, east, west. How do you pinpoint all of that?
The North Star. If it's nighttime, and if I'm somewhere where I don't know which way north, south, east, and west is, then I'm not gonna be. I wouldn't be in a place like that.
That's not hard, bro. Me and you could be driving right now. We could say we're gonna drive to fucking Nevada, and we could be just in the middle of nowhere and break down. We might not know exactly which direction is which. Now, if you have your compass, you can figure it out. That's why I said your compass.
Yeah, if I have a compass, that's not. I mean, compass gonna tell you where you're going. But
Hey, it's a lot of people that don't know how to use compass.
how can you not use how to use compass,
Bro, I'm just telling you, it's a lot of people that don't know how to use compass.
A compass do all the work for you, bro.
I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that. I'm just telling you, we probably can pull up on like a 22-year-old right now who I'm pretty sure me and you can pull up on a 22-year-old
Yeah.
and just pull out a random ass compass, and they don't know how to use this shit.
No matter that, you can probably pull up on a bunch of random 40-year-olds that can't use the abacus.
You got a point. I know how to use the abacus, but I'm not an advanced abacus user because I only used the abacus when I had to, and once I didn't have to use it anymore, I stopped.
I never in my life had to use the abacus.
I had a class where I had to use the abacus.
Yeah, I never had to. I said I don't know how to say it. Abacus. I never.
So I know the concept of how to use it. If you put it in front of me right now, again, I know the concept, so I probably could do a couple of just elementary style math equations.
Yeah.
But when you told me to do the big shit, I would be lost.
If you told me to do it, I'm like, man, it's just sliders, man. What the fuck is this shit, man?
It's some weird shit to me though. I don't like it.
I mean, it's kind of ingenious, man.
I don't like the abacus, and I don't like the little. I don't know if it was geometry or something where you took the class, and they brought out the little mini block shits.
Oh, spears and the cones and.
But them little blocks where you have to do the equation, and it was like 3 cubes here, the roll of 6 here. I don't like them shits either. It looked like the Tetris stuff. Tetris stuff.
I think I know what you're talking about. The parallelograms.
Something like that.
I haven't taken a math class in like 20-something years.
Me neither.
Man, I think.
Man, what you got in closing? Because we've been here a minute, bro. I know you got some stuff going on, man. We ain't argue, bro. I feel like you need to bring up something so we can argue right quick.
I ain't got nothing, bro.
Damn, we ain't got no arguments today.
I ain't got nothing, man. I don't got nothing, bro.
I looked at your list you sent me on the phone. Looked like we finna have an exciting couple of weeks, man. So I'm excited about that. I got a big guest on the line for us that we gonna hit up, man. And we got some big things coming for the 16 Shots podcast. My boy Boogie over here is he got a SAG card with him, and I wrote some stuff out for him. So, you're gonna see my guy on the big screens, in a couple of months here.
On the big screen.
On the big screen.
Making a movie, man.
I am actually. I don't know if it's a movie or a mini series. I finished one script and I'm almost finished with a second script and I'm starting a third one. So I'm excited about the future, the 25-30 Media 16 Shots podcast and what we got going on. So I'm excited about that.
So you writing scripts.
To clarity and transparency.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of this y'all know, but I've always wrote scripts and did plays and stuff like that. I just stopped for a little while. I've always done it.
I mean, you've always been in plays or just?
No, I've always actually wrote. I've done a lot of writing, a lot. I just never told y'all. It was always my thing. It was my thing that I never truly shared with y'all.
Playwright.
Yeah, I like plays.
Yeah.
I have a background in theater. I don't like being in front of the camera or in front of the audience per se. I like to be behind the scenes, stage manager type stuff, making props, doing some writing here and there. I don't like being in front of the camera or in front of the audience.
Aaron Shakespeare.
I've done my share of spoken word and poetry as well.
You've done spoken word. You've been spoken word.
I mean, you know this. We've put it on the album.
Okay. I've heard it before.
Yeah. You know that. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I've never given y'all like a. I've only given y'all like a taste.
Only a smidgen, a tad bit.
Yeah, only like a smidgen. Like I was inspired when What You Call came out. What was the Love Jones, bro? I was inspired, bro.
Which one is Love Jones?
Love Jones with
Tate.
Lorenz Tate.
This baby, how much about your baby? Yeah, and
That's
Neil
my
Long.
shit, bro. Yeah, like that's my shit. The neo soul, that's my shit. I just never told y'all that shit though. That's why I never told y'all that shit.
Why we can't? Why?
Do it again.
I can't giggle, bro.
No,
I'm
I didn't. You can giggle, but that's why I never brought it up because of the giggle.
What you get, bro? You can like what you like, man.
I do like what I like.
People can giggle at what you like too.
No, I don't like niggas giggling at what
Why
I
not,
like. Hey man, don't giggle at me, bro. Don't be giggling at me, nigga.
I'm just saying, man. Like if people are gonna have their opinion, man.
I ain't no giggling.
That ain't opinion.
I ain't no giggling ass nigga, man. Don't be giggling at me.
I'm just interested. I'm looking forward to seeing. I guess it's the same thing.
Oh, I wrote a part just for you.
I'm interested to see the premise of the writings of the script.
I wrote a literally. There's a character that I wrote. When I wrote the character, I had Young James Boogie in mind. Now I don't know if you're gonna be offended at the character.
See, somebody has to put a qualifier. You know what? I've learned, maybe falsely, but when somebody qualifies a statement, think about the qualifier. Don't think about the statement. The qualifier is the qualifier is the emotion of the statement. But continue. I don't know if you don't know if I'm gonna be offended, but
because I said I wrote it for you.
Yeah. So if you wrote for me, why would I be offended?
Because like if someone told me I wrote a character for you, and the character is always mad, I might be like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. You think I'm always mad?
But that's not the first time you've heard that before.
Or the second or third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I mean, you might not be. I can understand a person being not pleased with the perception that people have of them, but also I don't understand the person not being aware of the.
Well, I didn't say you weren't aware. I just said you might, be offended.
Well, I'm saying, why would I be offended? What? So it's. I guess you wrote a part for me that you feel like is something that I wouldn't necessarily be proud of being.
It's very court gesturous. So I would be like, damn, you think I'm just a court gesture type guy?
Then why would I want to?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, yeah, you can just tell me that it was written for me, but I'm not going to do it. But it was written for, I'd rather be like, I'm the inspiration of that character, not I am that character.
What if I was like, man, you was the inspiration for this character, right? And then you see the character, and the character is really just a fucking buffoon. How would that make you feel? And that's not the character. What I'm asking, like if someone just told you that, like, yeah, man, I wrote this character and I was inspired by you, and then you see the movie or the play, and the character is a fucking buffoon.
It depends, because if you can, there are different parts people seeing you, right? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, if I project, like if I'm in a certain situation and I'm being buffoonish on purpose, that's one thing. And if they've seen me being buffoonish on purpose and thought, oh man, you do a crazy buffoon, I'm gonna emulate the buffoon that you created. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping off that. Now, if they're saying like the regular real shit you do
is buffoonish.
You'll be like, hold up, man. But even then, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I don't want to say conceited, but I am rooted enough to understand that there are different parts of my personality that somebody might take, that somebody might say, oh, whatever, but it's not defining of me totally. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. They also know that not only is it this, but it's that.
Yeah, actually, the part is not that bad. Actually, I think it's just when I say I wrote it for you, I wrote it in mind of someone giving it it was meant to be like jovial, kind of comical. And I can see you bringing that jovial, comical spirit to said part.
I'm a serious actor, bro.
I know, and in being a serious actor, you can seriously be a clown.
No, I don't. I'm like John Lithgow. I don't do.
Well, time out. If you're like John Lithgow, then this perfectly works well for you because John Lithgow is extremely funny on one end and extremely creepy on the other, bro.
But even when he does comedy, he doesn't joke. He's always a straight guy.
That's why it would be perfect for you because it's not any jokes written in there, but it's a lot of comedy in it, though.
No. See, you didn't say comedy too many times.
Because you're a comedian, though, bro.
No. I'm a serious actor, bro.
But you are also a comedian.
Nah, man. I have comedic aspects. I'm like Jamie Foxx, bro.
No, you're not like Jamie Foxx.
Y'all think that I'm a singer, but really, I'm this serious actor.
Nah, like
y'all think that I'm a comedian, but really, I'm this serious actor.
You like the Game of Thrones, the Game of Thrones books. It's written from the aspect of the Grand Maesters and the court jesters. Because the court jester, no one takes serious enough, so they do everything in front of them. But actually, the court jester is a smart person. You know what I'm saying? They're making you laugh to see the real you.
Yeah, nice try. No,
because everyone thinks you're the fool. So because everyone thinks you're the fool, they don't mind being themselves in front of you. So you truly see the real person.
Yeah.
Because they don't even know you're there, bro. They're like, oh, that clown ass nigga over there.
It's a nice try. It's a nice try.
It's a nice try.
I'm not. I'm still not with the. Nah, I don't think so. Like, I mean, it could be about me.
It's not about you.
It could be based on me.
It's not even based on you.
It could have. It could.
When
be,
I wrote,
it could be inspired. I could be inspiration for the character.
When I really wrote the character, I was like, man, I want Boogie to do this. I think he'll bring the character out. Let's put it that way.
That's a nice try too, man.
What?
No. See, I think that you. See, no.
On shoot day, when you sit down and record it, you're not gonna be offended.
No. See, The Rock is gonna do. He gonna be Rock, right?
Yeah.
I need you to put the sock on your hand. See what I'm saying? That's how you gonna succeed, right?
Mankind was a better wrestler though.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Cactus Jack?
Cactus Jack might be the worst wrestler of all time. Like Cactus Jack, like he should just get beat up really bad all the time.
Cactus Jack is a legend overseas.
A legend for getting beat up all the time.
How many people you know are gonna allow someone to hit them with a barbed wire laced baseball bat?
An ugly, fat, slow motherfucker. That's who.
Damn, bro.
Somebody who never could get a gal. Like, right. Man, I ain't trying to protect this face.
Two things we got to do in the next 2 months.
What?
You got to come to Booker T's reality of wrestling with me.
Okay, I can do that maybe.
And then we got to find a way for me and you to be commentary. What do you call it? Commentary for the reality of wrestling.
Well, this is anybody can do that shit?
Nah, but we just gonna corner Booker T and like, hey, sucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Just push him in his leg because he ain't got no strong legs, man.
I mean, you know, he a cool guy. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that about the young man, but all I'm gonna say is 2 months ago when I went out there and I walked up on him and shook his hand and, you know, talked to him, I'm bigger than Booker T now. I'm telling you, I'm bigger than Booker T now, bro.
You think so? I'm just as a point of reference. You feel like you're bigger than Booker T, but you didn't think that Tyson Fury was more than 220?
Booker T, me and Booker T have always been the same height.
But Booker T, you think that Tyson Fury, Booker T is easily 220?
I don't know. He ain't yoked up no more. He like your size, actually, bro.
Bruh.
Okay,
200 easy.
Let me rephrase that. He ain't your size. He bigger than you.
That's what I'm saying. So
he was like if you actually lift the weights.
He's 220.
Who?
Booker T.
And I'm 300. You know what I'm talking about?
So, but you think that Tyson Fury at 6'9" was 220?
Why ain't know he was 6'9"? I thought he was like a 6'4", 6'5". Why ain't know he was 6'9"?
Deontay Wilder is 6'5", 6'6".
Man, I thought he was like 6'3".
Nah, he like 6. He's probably playing DE, man.
I just thought, because I've seen like the wrestling ring before, and the ring be small, and that's why these dudes look big. Like, you know, The Rock, he say he's 6'3", but I don't know.
Man, I just want everybody to notice how you've hated on like everybody.
I'm a fan of The Rock.
You might be a fan, but
I'm a fan of The Rock, Batista. You know what I'm talking about?
He stays
6'5", but he probably like 6'2", 6'3", bro.
Rock a big old. Who you ever seen look down on The Rock? I'm talking about this. Like, when can you remember somebody being like, wait, who are you seeing look eye to eye with The Rock?
Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
How tall is he? Like 6'4", 6'5"?
Stone Cold 6 foot, bro.
6 foot.
I've met Stone Cold Steve Austin.
6 foot. So
he and Stone Cold same height.
So you think The Rock and Stone Cold are the same height?
Nah, I think The Rock is slightly taller.
Slightly taller.
I think The Rock 6'3".
So how tall?
I don't believe The Rock
6'3". So how tall is Triple H then?
Man, he probably like 5'8", bro.
Triple H?
I'm hating at this point because I don't like Triple H.
That nigga gotta be 6'5".
Let me phrase that. I don't like Triple H, the wrestler, not the actual human being. I don't know how tall Hunter is.
Hunter has to be. He's taller than The Rock for sure.
Google it.
What's call it?
I don't know if Hunter's taller than The Rock, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on record to say that Hunter is shorter than The Rock.
Triple H is a big old human being.
Because I feel like Hunter and Shawn Michaels are almost the same height, bro. And I know Shawn Michaels 6 foot, if that. Sure. I'm gonna say Triple H is 6'3", maybe 6'2". He ain't 6'4". I could be wrong though. How tall?
6'4".
Damn, Hunter 6'4". I guess you're right then.
Let me see. How tall is The Rock?
I love The Rock say he's 6'6".
Rock don't not say no 6'6". He's 6'5".
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I've heard The Rock say he was 6'6".
Is The Rock actually 6'2"?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, he's 6'4", man.
See, he's 6'4", 6'5".
He's listed as 6'7" in wrestling, but he's 6'4".
Oh, he definitely ain't no 6'7".
6'4".
Now, I know Taker's tall, bro. I know Undertaker's a big dude, bro.
Yeah. John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Come on, man.
Brock Lesnar is a big dude.
And Tyson Fury is bigger than Brock Lesnar, man.
I get you that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the biggest Tyson Fury fan.
It comes out.
I'm not the biggest Tyson Fury fan, bro. Like, I don't have nothing against the Gypsy King, bro.
That's how it comes out. I don't
have nothing against the Gypsy King, but I'm not the biggest Tyson Fury fan because I always ride with black folks, and I just feel like he beat Deontay Wilder twice, the Bronx Bomber.
He beat the shit out of him twice.
He ain't beat the shit out of him.
The second time he did.
But when you look at it on paper, he's a better boxer than Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, man.
Deontay Wilder's pure power.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder know how to fight, man. That's crazy. He don't know how to fight.
No, he know how to fight. He just don't know how to box.
Boxing is just elevated fighting, man.
Man, a street fight, boxing, you don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He gonna knock you out. Now, you get in the boxing ring with dudes who actually are educated and know how to strike and counterpunch and protect themselves. As much as I'd want to hate on Tyson Fury, bro, he's a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. I just don't think there are any heavyweights who the class of boxing heavyweights we saw with Tyson and what's your homie from Jamaica, bro? The dude that beat Tyson, not Holyfield, but
Razor Ruddock.
Nah, the dude with dreads.
You talking about the Jab King? He's not from Jamaica. He's from
England.
England, yeah.
I thought he had Jamaican roots though.
I mean, they all have Jamaican roots. If you put dreads in your hat, this is old.
You know what I'm talking about though, right? What's homie name? You know what I'm talking about. Though.
Yeah, that dude, the British dude who beat up Holyfield as well.
Yeah, we don't have heavyweights with that skill set.
I mean,
now.
the Klitschko's.
They was the last ones.
And then actually Anthony Joshua kind of.
So Anthony Joshua actually Anthony Joshua won. So Anthony Joshua can box.
Yeah.
And then what's the Mexican dude who beat Joshua? He was fat at first and then he got in shape. Ruiz can box too. So Ruiz actually has boxing skills. Like he can box. Joshua can box and Tyson Fury can box. Deontay Wilder, he has a decent skill set, but it's all power.
Lennox Lewis.
Yeah. Bro, I like Ruiz though.
Ruiz got beat up again after he beat West Collie, got fat, got beat up again. He got.
You know what Ruiz's problem is this. When he beat Anthony Joshua, I honestly think so. The rumor was Joshua got knocked out sparring, and I think that's one reason why Joshua lost. But secondly, though, when Ruiz beat the shit out of Joshua, He was like, man, it's gonna sound bad. He was on his Mexican shit, bro. He was fat. Looked like he probably drank number Dos Equis and Modelo's and whooped his ass, bro. And then he got some paper, got tatted up, got in shape. He probably stopped drinking Miller Lite.
I'm saying that he got fat again after he won.
This last time
Last time he lost weight.
because he started training with Canelo.
But he got fat. He lost some weight to fight whatchamacallit and beat him. Got fat and got knocked out after that, and then came back third time
In shape again.
Yeah.
So the third time he came back in shape, that's when that's when he went and got Canelo.
Yeah, that sound right.
Yeah, Canelo is tainted because he on steroids. But would you take steroids?
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. All right, man. Well, look, we finna get out of here. This has been another riveting episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with the very intelligent young James Boogie and the ex linebacker AR Dub.
Tell me how you took, and I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
And we are out.
No, some instruments to get the bitches, man.